Hey, preppers and tubers, it's Mountain Prepper again. And today I want to do a little video about water storage for SHTF or FUBAR situation. And the reason I want to do this video is because I haven't seen a whole lot of people mention this. Actually, I've never seen anybody mention this on YouTube. Maybe there's videos out there, but I haven't seen them. The title of this video is going to be Don't Forget the Tank. I think a lot of people overlook the fact that they've got a perfectly good source of water sitting in their house. And, like I said, my channel is all about use what you got, utilize the resources at your disposal. And, it's great to do 55-gallon rain catches and water drums and all that, but don't forget that in an SHTF or a FUBAR situation, you've always got your hot water tank. Now, you may live in an apartment complex where you share a hot water tank, but if you live in a place where you have your own dedicated hot water supply, your own dedicated hot water tank, you're going to have at least 30 to 40 gallons of fresh water on hand in case of an emergency. And I'm going to go through this video and just kind of show you steps to take in order to make that water that you have in your hot water tank potable and drinkable. And just to remind you that, hey, that's there just in case. All right. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure the tank is off. If you have an electric tank, I suggest you go to the breaker box and flip the breaker controlling your hot water tank. If you have a gas hot water tank, go ahead and make sure the pilot light's out and then restrict the gas flow to the tank. The reason for this is once you start to drain your water out, you could have pressures build up inside the tank and it could actually explode, and nobody wants that. So make sure you do that. Once you've done that, you're going to want to have on hand some sort of garden hose, or you can either even get a drinking water hose. You can find those a lot of different places. But you're going to want a hose with a female fitting on the end that you can attach to the drain of the water tank. Now, once you've attached it, you're going to want to get a container, a clean container that you can put the water into for treatment. Now, once you've attached the hose, you've got your container, go ahead, turn the valve on the drain, start to drain your water out. Now, if you see that the water is not flowing out or it's trickling, you're going to want to go inside the compartment, the cover of your tank, and there will be a little flap in there. And what that is a pressure release valve. Okay. And you just go ahead and turn that little valve and it will release some of the water pressure in the tank, and the water should start to flow much smoother. Now, once you start removing water from the tank, my suggestion is you only remove the water that you're going to use at that time. And the reason for that is because you're not going to have a safer place to store the water. That's the best place that you've got to store that water is in that tank. So only remove what you need at the time. Okay, now that we've got the water removed from the tank, we've got our tank all turned off, we've released some of the air pressure from the tank, we've removed our water. What we're going to want to do, even though this water is from a water treatment facility, we're still going to want to treat it as if it's dangerous water, because depending on the situation, we don't know what's going on with that water. And especially if we have some kind of a natural disaster situation, we're going to want to go ahead and treat that water. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is, you've got your water in a bucket or whatever kind of container you've got it in. You're going to want to kind of smell the water. I know that's not the most effective way, but you want to look for traces of any kind of chemical smells, because if you have a chemical smell, this treatment that I'm going to do here is not going to work. Okay. But If there's no chemicals present, then you can go ahead and start doing this little treatment. Okay. And this is a simple way to do it. And it's pretty effective. And it should give you clean drinking water. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take your water and scoop it out with something and use just a household coffee filter. Okay. You're going to want to get any particles that may have been in the tank or whatever. You want to go ahead and separate that from your water. So just run your water through a coffee filter, or even better, if you have some cheesecloth, you can use that. But we're just going to say with the coffee filter for this demonstration. We're going to run it through the coffee filter. Okay. And then we're going to take the filtered water, and we are going to take the filtered water and put it into a 2-liter soda bottle. Okay. Now, what you'll need for this is a coffee filter, 2-liter soda bottle, a funnel, and a medicine dropper, and some chlorine bleach. Now, make sure when you use the bleach, make sure it is unscented, non-detergent chlorine bleach. Now, once you filtered your water, you've got it in your 2-liter bottle, soda bottle. You're going to go by this method, okay? 4 drops of unscented, non-detergent chlorine bleach per liter, okay? So you've got a 2-liter bottle. You're going to do 8 drops chlorine bleach per 2-liter bottle, okay? So you count out your 8 drops into your 2-liter bottle. And then this is something that I will do. Once you've got your chlorine bleach in there, go ahead and fill up the rest of your bottle to the very top, to where when you put the cap on the bottle, water actually comes out of the cap. Okay? Because that limits any kind of air you're going to have in that bottle. The bottle's completely full. Turn and screw the cap on and give it a little bit. Maybe move it back and forth, swish it around a little bit, let the bleach get in there and settle around. And then you should be good to go on your drinking water. So there it is. Just a little idea on using what you got. Don't forget about your water tank and how you can use your water tank to get drinking water in a survival situation. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.